Cristiano Ronaldo's car got into a crash, and much more unbelievable news awaits in today's issue. Let's get the show on the pitch. Man City are considering Arsenal defender Tierney as an alternative to Cucurella. Paris Saint-Germain agreed to pay 10 million euros in compensation for Nice manager Galtier. Angel Di Maria will give his answer to Juventus this week. The parties negotiated over a one-year contract. Manchester City want to get 86 to 95 million pounds for selling Sterling and Jesus. Ajax are about to discuss a new agreement with Juventus Timber. The club doesn't want to sell two central defenders in the summer. Roma intend to sign Gonzalo Guedes. Last season, he provided most goals and assists for Valencia. Brazil reached the World Cup. Now it's time to reach the final and be champions, Tite stated. Man City did not sell Raheem Sterling to Chelsea for £21.5 million plus bonuses. The citizens demand 47 to 52 million. Zidane said that one day I would be the best in the world. I have this dream, and I know that if I dedicate myself every day, I can get there. Rodrigo shared. If I don't have the transplant, my liver will pack in. Whoever's liver I get, I do that person proud. I know how precious a second chance would be. Kieran Dyer noted. Right now, Di Maria in Serie A is like Maradona. Age doesn't matter. I'm 44, but I still play. La Gazzetta dello Sport quotes Gianluigi Buffon. Neymar said to me, I'm already leaving the national team, and the 10 is yours. I didn't even know what to say to him. Rodrigo revealed the shocking news. Real Madrid tried to persuade Haaland to join their ranks, but he chose Man City instead. Los Blancos did not reject Erling. Barca and Man City will play a friendly charity game at Camp Nou on 24th of August. The proceeds will be used to fight ALS. Antonio Rudiger took number 22 at Real Madrid, vacated by Isco earlier on. Britney Spears started supporting Man City. The club wants her to attend one of their matches and perform at Etihad Stadium one day. West Ham and Everton are eyeing Alexander Zinchenko. Man City are willing to pay £40 million for Cucurella, though Brighton are asking for £50 million. Samuel Eto'o has been given a 22-month suspended sentence and fined €1.8 million for tax offenses while performing for Barca. Ten Hag wants Manchester United to sign Christian Eriksen, Frankie de Jong, Jurrien Timber, and Antony. West Ham have bought Rennes and Morocco defender Nayef Aguerd for £30 million. Mane's transfer is a wonderful attraction not only for Bayern, but for the entire Bundesliga. Lothar Matthäus shared his impression. Nunez is Uruguayan and he is a forward, but that's where the comparisons stop. He's a special player and he will write his own story at Liverpool. Luis Suarez thinks. Lazio bought midfielder Marcos Antonio from Shakhtar for 8 plus 2 million euros. Romelu Lukaku's move to Inter is delayed by Nerazzurri president, who doesn't want to pay 10 million euros to Chelsea and 100% of the player's salary. Manchester United are in talks for Hoffenheim defender David Raum. He can cost the Red Devils 30 to 35 million euros. Arsenal are ready to make a bid to Leeds United for Rafinha. The Brazilian is valued at 50 plus million pounds. Benfica bought David Neres from Shakhtar for 15 million euros and sold Everton Soares to Flamengo for 13.5 million. Toni Kroos refuses to renew his deal with Real Madrid, which expires in 2023. The Merengues' management was surprised by his decision. Ryan Giggs has stepped down as Wales manager. He doesn't want the accusations of assaulting two girls to prevent the national team from 2022 World Cup preparations. Because of Neymar's greatness, there will always be great expectations. He remains the biggest star of the Brazilian national team. Tite backs his leader. I told my agent that Madrid or nothing. I'm glad that I will participate in Clásico and not watch it on TV. Rudiger is quoted by the newspaper Marca. Today I think Bernardo Silva will continue with us, but I don't want players who don't want to be there, Guardiola stated. Some clubs are satisfied with winning however they do it. Barcelona wants to win, but to do it playing the ball, creating chances. With this idea, I like this football more, Pedro admitted. Manchester United have made an official offer to sign Christian Eriksen on a free transfer, according to multiple top sources. I received offers from Real Madrid, PSG and Sporting, but I want to be focused on World Cup. After is another story, Tite said. Moving on to the main topics of the release. Sadio Mane will move to Bayern from Liverpool in the coming days. According to Kicker, on Wednesday the player will be unveiled as a mini club asset at the Allianz Arena. Moreover, Bayern plan to use Mane on the flanks of the attacking line. Sadio is not a replacement for striker Robert Lewandowski, but rather an alternative to his position, as he played the same role at Liverpool. Cristiano Ronaldo is unlikely to quit Manchester United this summer. The United striker's talks with the new team manager Erik ten Hag went well. At the moment, CR7 holds no negotiations with other clubs, journalist Fabrizio Romano notifies. Earlier on, it was reported about Roma's interest in Cristiano's services. As Romano writes, the salary of the Portuguese is too high for any Italian club to handle. PSG were waiting for Zinedine Zidane to lead the Red and Blues. The matter was reported by journalist Daniel Riolo in the El After Food program on RMC Radio. Today at the club, there are people working for the arrival of Zidane. I will say something certain. The extremely important players of PSG, of those who stayed when we did not think they are gonna stay, are convinced that Zidane will be their coach. They will be very disappointed. If Zidane doesn't come, it's a failure for QSI. Their first failure in terms of deal with Mbappe, the journalist concluded. Mauricio Pochettino is going to step down as Paris Saint-Germain boss this week. According to L'Equipe, the formal dismissal procedure is expected on Thursday. While the parties continue to discuss the amount of compensation, it's expected that the Parisians will pay the Argentine and his assistants about 15 million euros. After Pochettino officially leaves the club, Christophe Galtier will be appointed as a newly minted head coach. Nice will be paid about 10 million euros for him. Barcelona continue to work on the departure of Robert Lewandowski from Bayern. According to TZ, the Blaugrana are preparing a new offer for a striker worth 50 million euros, hoping that this amount will convince Bayern to sell their star Pole. Previously, it became known that Barcelona offered 32 million euros for Robert. What's more, the term of Lewandowski's contract with the Bavarians is concluded until the summer of 2023. As per Cadena Cope's Elena Condis, Bernardo Silva has a verbal agreement with Pep Guardiola, which would allow him to leave Manchester City if Barcelona make a satisfactory offer. Fabrizio Romano too reports that Bernardo is seriously considering leaving the Citizens and is open to joining Barca. Xavi is obsessed with the midfielder and has been pushing for the transfer. The move depends on the Catalans selling Frankie de Jong though. Bugatti Veyron, owned by Cristiano Ronaldo, has been involved in a crash in Mallorca. According to Diario de Mallorca, a car worth 2.1 million euros crashed into a country house on a road with a low traffic. As a result of the incident, the utility room where the gas cylinders were kept was damaged. It was not Ronaldo himself who was driving the car, but his employee. The driver was not injured. However, the upfront of the Bugatti Veyron received significant damage. The Portuguese striker of Manchester United has been on holiday in Mallorca since June 14th, accompanied by his wife and children. Friends, the Football Club Project has released a video about the most dangerous stadium in the world, where even Messi and Neymar are afraid to play. But you would never guess what stadium this is. Click on the link and find out. It was Football News. Have a nice one and see you in a bit.